Shalom, one and all. Glad you come back on see me on another my other episode here. This is a book review. I just want to make it short and sweet for you. This book here that I recommend. It's called it's the new complete works of Josephus, the Jewish historian during the Jewish wars against Rome in around 70 A.D. This one is translated by William Whiston and commentary by Paul L. Mayer. And I just want to say, it's, when you read, scholars' books and theologians, they often quote him, and there's others like Eusebius and others. And anyways, Josephus, he was a Pharisee. He was a general in the Jewish army. He he turned over to the Roman side. And when they sacked Rome before they destroyed the temple, Josephus had the privilege of taking what he wanted out of the temple. So he took the written records and scrolls out, and he compiled the Antiquities, the book of Antiquities. That's one of the books he wrote. The other one is the Jewish Wars, which he basically talks about his experience, what was going on in the environment, the fighting factions and all kinds of things around his time and everything. And the book he wrote was against Apion, and Apion was a fellow who didn't like Josephus very much, and I guess they had words back and forth about things. And but anyways, if you read like Antiquities, it's measures up almost to our Bible a little bit, but there's a little bit of things that are added to, that's not in our Bible. There's in the Jewish wars, it's also historical. It talks about his times, during the turbulent years of in Judea. And it's a wealth of information there, but like a lot of scholars say, you gotta be careful of everything in here, because Josephus was probably known to exaggerate numbers, exaggerate things. Plus, he was also catering to a Roman crowd when he was writing this, so he had to watch what he said. He couldn't do anything to upset Caesar and the crowds, because that would be a death sentence to him. So he had a fine line. He had to try to tell the story of Jewish people while maintaining cordial relationships with the Romans, his suitors, the ones he was living with and was being taken care of. So he compiled these works, and they trickled down all the way to our time, and we are fortunate that we have this stuff, his writings, just like other historians, of course, and we just kind of honored to study it and everything. And like I said, scholars, theologians, historians, biblical historians, they turn to this, and they talk about things, about like the Essenes, Pharisees, scribes. There's all kinds of zealot movements going around, the messianic movements, these charismatic leaders coming up, and talks about things like Masada, the fortress of Masada, all kinds of things, and science and archaeology proves what he says too, about certain places and events and everything. And I just wanted to let you know, and this book is important. I just wanted to share it with you. A recommendation, if you don't have one, go get one. Get the complete works. You can find it, on anywhere online, bookstores, whatever. But hey, with that said and done, please like my channel and subscribe. Hit the notification bells and comment whatever you want. You want a discussion, nice cordial discussion, just do it right below. And until then, all I got left to say is shalom and peace out.